My name is Tim Ackert. I represent the 8th District, which includes Bolton, Columbia, Coventry, Lebanon, and Tallinn. Thank you for the opportunity to appear before you today to speak in strong support of the following bill at the public hearing agenda. Raise Bill 5204, an act concerning the registration and use of low-speed vehicles. Allowing low-speed vehicles on the roads in Connecticut will provide many benefits to our residents. As you know, our neighboring states allow low-speed vehicles on their roads. Many are getting revenue from registration, sales tax, and their local towns are receiving revenue from property taxes. Another added value is they are typically low emission and low cost for the consumer as compared to a second full-size vehicle. The sales of these low-speed vehicles would also bring in more revenue for the businesses that sell and repair them. The state of Rhode Island passed this legislation last year, and I now believe we are only one of 2 states that don't allow low-speed vehicles. The following is a quote from a legislator in the Rhode Island General Assembly. Low-speed vehicles are a great development with so many uses, will be very helpful to our business community, our tourism industry, our schools, and so much more. Electric low-speed vehicles are an especially appealing transportation option to welcome to our state because they will reduce the number of miles being driven in the carbon-emitting gas vehicles, helping our state reach our obligations under the Act of Climate to cut carbon. They are safe, which we've seen in the rest of the country where they are already being used. Low-speed vehicles provide another clean alternative transportation mode, and we should encourage their use in Rhode Island, said Representative Cortfriend. I appreciate your consideration of the comments and testimony. You know, this year recently we had an event in Hartford at one of our expo centers with all electric modes of transportation. We had an electric plane, electric trucks, obviously, like the Rivian, many different uses. We had an electric boat, which I thought was pretty interesting. And there was companies there with these low-speed vehicles. And I sat there and I said, wow, I don't really ever see these. And they go, yeah, because you don't allow them in Connecticut. And I go, well, I'm glad you're at least here promoting them. Yeah, we'd love to sell them here too. A lot of people, and especially in the shoreline areas, areas that are in communities. I know in my town, I have one road in Coventry, other than Route 6, one road that is over 30 miles an hour for speed limit. One. So I'm just thinking about the fact of that. And I think that if they were slow moving, they would slow the rest of us down and maybe we would have a little bit better drive during the day than speeding around. So it is something that obviously I think is in a move. I did read the testimony from the commissioner. I think that anytime you add a mode, a new mode or new registration type, there is going to be an investment, but also you're going to reap the benefit of that investment, especially if we're thinking about getting higher emission vehicles off the road, to have that low speed one that you can, move around and use, easier in some communities, I think it'd be a benefit. So hopefully you take a consideration of that this year. And let's see some of these nice little vehicles running around Connecticut.